So a fictional story, but representative of the type of thing that goes on in a psychiatric hospital. Dr. Gooderson, be careful. When you go into that patient's room 101, be very careful because she wants to beat you up. So I went to room 101, stood in the doorway, of course, and she looked at me sternly and said, "What's up, Doc?" And I said, tell me about your dreams. She looked at me, she said, "You don't want to hear about the time when I was in prison, when I beat up the security guard? You don't want to hear about my past psychiatric hospitalizations? You don't want to talk to me about my medications?" And I said, "No, tell me about your dreams." And she began to soften. The next day she came up to me and she said, Dr. Gooderson, I was thinking, tell me about your dreams." And so I shared, and the conversation went on from there. It did turn out that she had bipolar disorder, and with a little bit of medication, that helped her quite a bit as well. But the main thing was our conversation. It then expanded, because then she turned to me, she said, Dr. Gooderson, you really should help out the local hospital. Give charity. And also, during that time, I had actually hurt my arm, unrelated to my work, and she started giving me pointers and medical advice on how I could take care of my arm. Today in the Torah, we read about lighting the menorah. Lighting the menorah of the world. That's our raison d'etre. That's our reason to be here in the world. To make the world a better place, to bring light to the world, to perfect the world as best as we can. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. And so I had the privilege to give a little light to her, and then she gave tons of light back to me. And I said to her, when you leave here, you can give light to all sorts of people.